Alright, so we're back by the burn pile here. It's a good 3 feet high of just ashes and dirt and stuff like that from everything we've burnt back here. Brush, all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna get the Ford, and we're just gonna start scooping it up. I already have a hole dug over there, and we're just gonna bury all of it. I would put it in the compost, but there's gravel, it's just not the best stuff to be adding to the compost. Don't want to have it accidentally end up in the garden. All right, let's get to it. see the mess I made here? I probably sank down 8 inches or so. But it doesn't help that my tires are just smooth lawn tires. I thought the ground was going to be hard enough back here, but I guess not. I think I'm just going to put the tractor away for the day. Probably at some point during the week going to have to change over to the crossbar tires that I have for the Ford. Yeah, I didn't really want to put those on because I know for sure those tear up the yard every time. But yeah, if I'm just getting stuck that fast, there's no way I'll be able to finish cleaning up the pile. Alright, well, I guess we'll get into something else. Actually, we could take down the hoop house that failed. Alright, I'll show you why. Okay, so almost had the Ford stuck. Good thing it's four-wheel drive, but I have the lawn tires on. Yeah, I thought I could get away with just doing this, scooping up all this stuff. Yeah, I got a good couple scoops out. Actually, let me get down to some stuff that was buried a little deeper. I didn't know that was in there, some wood to keep that. Now I can get that going. Well, let me show you the hoop house and why it failed. Yeah, a bunch of failures today. So under here we have our Hungarian Peppers. I needed, I thought 3 more weeks to get them to ripen and get them ready to pick. I planted them, seems like a month too late in the season, actually a few months too late, but I thought I'd have enough time reading the seed packet. That's why we're kind of back to the drawing board with our soil, but adding lime, other nutrients to it. It's only really weeds seem to grow here. But let me show you what happened. So I covered this when we had the thought of frost coming through, and now highs are just into the, I think today's the high for the week, and it's 40 degrees or so. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was Honey running into the tripod. Oh, she loves. So we put this up in one of the other videos. It's me making this. Just hoping that it would work, but our highs just haven't been warm enough. We've been into the low 20s, and in here it said it's been 25 inside the hoop house. So everything went to garbage. So we got our taste of frost under here. I was hoping that everything would work out, but it just didn't. So we're gonna take our stakes out, give this thing a good shake, and hang it up in the workshop and fold it up tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, just bumming that it didn't work out. That was gonna be one of our holiday presents to some friends, with some smoked Hungarian peppers, making paprika for everybody. But let's get to taking it down, and I'm just gonna leave the plants up for today. Just gonna get rid of the plastic, or fold up the plastic and take out the hoops and stuff and just clean up the yard. So it's actually a nice, calm day. Last few days it's been pretty gosh darn windy here on Sparkle Farm. So taking down this today is probably a good idea. Got all my stakes that I used to hold it down. These things worked great. I think found them on Amazon. I was gonna make, I don't know, I was gonna make something, and I just was like, well, I'll just look. And it was cheaper than the material I was gonna buy to make them. I don't know. All right, let me just hang these up on the tripod. One more stake. I'm sure the lawnmower blades would like to find that. Come on, come on. I'm sure I can get another fold or two out of it. I'm not, because the more folds you have in it, the more brittle I think it personally gets for next year. All right, let's focus on this here. So with building this, made the video of putting this, how I made this. Super simple. I'll try and put a link of the video here, but you can just see that the crop looks great. It's just, ran out of time. So we're gonna hang all this stuff up on the tripod too, so I don't lose it. So this is the transmitter. I'd have to honestly say it was kind of fun to, before going to bed at night, knowing what the temp is under that. That was pretty interesting, because it always seemed to be a few degrees warmer than the low. But when our lows were 20 degrees, 21, 22 degrees, it'd be like 25 under there. So I was just hoping it would work, but it just didn't. Look out, puppy dog. Actually, this is going pretty smooth, so I think I am going to get the wheelbarrow and shake out all this stuff and toss it all to the compost. So this is what I ended up with. They just didn't have enough time to curl around and change color. I think I was about a week away. Some of them definitely needed more time, but those 2 rows. This is fun. So this is the spuds of a potato plant I random had. Oh, fun. Yeah, so that's just to give you a little perspective, but that's probably 5 inches. Oh well. And that's why we're gonna do it again next year. So I made a decision. I'm going to stack all this stuff next to the shed I built behind the workshop. I'm going to try and put a link to the video right above my head. I think a cylinder's leaking on the backhoe. It just made a big noise. So I'm going to I'm just going to put the plastic in there. I'm going to put all my hoops lean it up against it, and then I know everything's out of the way. If I have some dry time, I don't care if it's cold, as long as the ground isn't like frozen. I'm going to rototill all this up and try and get some winter rye going and get some more nutrients into the ground. All right, let's keep going. Alright, so we're gonna put all the hoops behind the workshop next to the small shed, and we're gonna clean up. I don't know if I really want to get the chainsaw going today, but we'll see. Oh yeah. Whew. Plenty of room. Alright, so stick this here. Actually, I'm really happy with this thing. Not dry. Well, I figured it'd be dry, but I do have an idea for fixing these. I think everybody might like it. Alright, grab your tennis ball. Come on. Grab your tennis ball. Let's go get our plastic. Yeah. I'm not that big of a dickhead. Well, I guess it's gonna get one more fold on it so I can squeak it back in here. In a spot where hopefully nothing will happen to it. Come on. All right, now that the sun is definitely going down, it is starting to get pretty chilly out here. We learned back there, still pretty wet. Ground is good for like 1 or 2 times driving over it, but almost got the 4-wheel drive Ford stuck. Even though it has the garden tires on it, I just don't want to tear everything up just yet. But we got the garden handled over there. Gonna try and get that all rototilled and start prepping it for next spring. Talking about putting up some sort of temporary like greenhouse. Just maybe try and plant something over the winter, but we'll see. Trailer's back where it needs to go. I don't know. The jack seems to work now. I don't know what I did, but oiling it up definitely helped. Yeah, once the sun goes down a little bit, it gets pretty frosty around here. But Honey's still having fun running around. But a couple small projects done on our big project here on Sparkle Farm. Thanks for tuning in, and hit subscribe and see what else we're up to.